Happen.
Alrighty. Look at that shirt, man. Look at that shirt. Nice
Oh
little,
yeah, island vibes. Island vibes.
nice little floral shirt going, man. I like that. I like that. Oh my gosh.
This is old now.
Uh, where can I post this? Hey, do me a favor. Can you put this in the chat because Chris wants to know when we're live.
Yeah, yeah, we should put it in the chat and then I can put it in.
Yeah, I got it. There we go. Because Chris is like, "Hey, what are you guys going on? What are you guys going on?" I'm like, we're going on like right now. By the way, what you drinking tonight? What's your poison tonight?
Right now, I've got a sangria. I'm currently cooling some pina colada mix to make some pina colada, so I'll probably crack into that partway through the episode.
Oh, dude. Okay. That sounds good.
I should also open the link so that I can see what folks are saying.
That's what they're saying, because like
We had our big episode 50 last night for Disneyverse.
dude, how'd it go?
It went pretty well, I'd say. Um, it was
Yeah.
fun. So our topic is a two-parter. All about the Disneyland. So yesterday was building up Disneyland. Next week is going to be day one of Disneyland. Thank you, Unc. I appreciate it.
Whoa. Dude, that's
And
dope.
then we had a 50 at the game. So what I did was I took different clips, different songs, different moments from all 50, like not from all, but like from many of the 50 episodes we'd had, and made it
Yeah.
into a trivia game for the other guys. So
Dude,
So like I
that's
played a
cool.
clip and they have to say what episode it was from. I played a song that an inside joke. They have to complete the lyrics, things like that.
You and your games, man. You and your games.
I like to add a bit of a competitive flair.
You do. I know you do. I mean, you do it. You did it for you do your trivia for the round table, and your questions are still freaking hard, man. I'm like, Ryan, you
I do
better
want to
give
bring
it.
that back at some point. It's just I've been
Oh,
so
dude,
busy.
dude,
I
we'll
record.
bring it back.
My issue is that like I work so much now, so I bring my microphone to work, and then when it's time to record Disneyverse, I'll take a brief break from work and record that at work, and then I will get back to work afterwards.
Okay, you know what's weird? I cannot see my chat like at all. Like I can't see it on on YouTube. So you know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow with this. But are you ready, dude? Because I'm
I'm
ready.
ready, and I can see the chat too.
All
So,
right, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it.
hello, Chris.
That's right. You guys are listening to Straight Outta the Roundtable. That's right. I'm calling this Straight Outta the Roundtable. It's our bonus episodes. Is the new title. So you guys can say whatever we want on the roundtable. Well, not only on the roundtable, just straight outta the roundtable. So you know what? What's up, everybody? You guys know me. My name is Remy, and with me this evening we have the host from Into the Disneyverse. We got Mags with us. Mags, what's up, dude? How you doing, man?
You know, Remy, it's good to be back. It's been a very long time, far too long, in my opinion, since you and I recorded something together. So, good to be recording with you again, man. Too long.
Sounds,
I know
dude.
you've been
Great.
busy with work. I've been busy with work.
Yes.
So,
Well, it's great. Great to have you back, man. I mean, great to have you recording tonight. And you know what? Yeah, I'm calling it. This is gonna be a separate episode now. It's called Straight Outta the Roundtable. So I created a intro, just put some music on, and we're vibing tonight, man. I see you're drinking some wine. I got some leftover pizza behind me somewhere
ooh,
on
where'd
my
you get the
desk.
pizza from?
Little Caesars.
All right. What's, I'm going to give you probably the three most popular or four most popular fast food pizza joints. I want you to go ahead and rank them for me.
You want me to rank them for you?
Rank them.
Rank them.
Papa John's,
Okay.
Pizza Hut,
Okay.
Domino's, Little
Okay.
Caesars.
Little Caesars. So you give me the four fast foods of pizzas. All right.
Hmm. Yeah.
Pizza Hut is actually be on. Pizza Hut's gonna be number. Pizza Hut's gonna be number one.
Oh wow.
Number two is gonna be Papa John's. Number three is gonna be Caesars, and number four is gonna be Domino's.
I respect it. I respect it.
That's the lineup for those fast food pizzas. But
See,
I
I would disagree with you.
okay, where you got?
I would say Papa John's one.
Okay,
Number two, probably Domino's. Number three, probably Little Caesars. It's been forever since I had Pizza Hut, so I can't really rate them.
sounds fair. Sounds fair. But here's the thing, man. Do you want to know how much I paid for? I got pizza, some crazy sticks, and 2 liter of Pepsi at Little Caesars. Do you want to take a guess? Take a guess how much I cost tonight?
Oh boy. Um, how
Like
many
how much?
pizzas did you get?
I got one pizza, just one.
I'm gonna say $7.
13.
Okay, okay.
$13 for
We've got Unk in the chat here. Unk was a lot closer. Unk said 15.
Unc. You got it, dude. You got it right on the money, dude. I mean, you're close. $13. Yep. Yeah, it's fine. Also, guys, for those of you who are watching us for the first time, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. And yeah, just want to say welcome. So, yeah, dude. So today, Jen and I, we had the best date ever. Like we had the best day. It was just awesome. First, we got up around we got up around 7 o'clock this morning. We left the house around 7:30. Got breakfast at McDonald's, and then we went to this little stomping ground of ours. We went to Gatorland today
Oh, I
because
thought you went to an actual land where you could stomp a lot. That'd be pretty cool too.
so we went to Gatorland and we were watching one of our favorite radio shows out there being broadcasted, which is the Monsters in the Morning, and you can hear them on Real Radio 104.1. So they're doing all their bits out there, and this was Jen's first time actually going to a live broadcast of the Monsters in the Morning. She didn't know what to expect, but she's been listening to that program for over 20 years, and
Wow.
like she was just happy just to be there, surrounded by all these monster fans, and just watching the show live at Gatorland. And there was this one part of the show where one of the hosts, his name is Ryan, and it was him, our friend Savannah, who actually is a Gator trainer and a Gator handler. Uh, so what they had to do was they had to get into this little boat. It wasn't really a boat. What he's called it was a tub. You're in this little round tub, and you had to paddle. You had to paddle from one side to the other of the river while gators are in that pond. So you're surrounded by gators, and that's pretty much the game. You had to go paddle from one side to the other while getting hit by raw hot dogs.
Why hot dogs?
Apparently, gators like hot dogs. So,
Good for them.
so he threw them, and towards the end, he was trying to get out of the tub because he was so scared of the gators. And he goes, "Stop throwing these goddamn hot dogs at me!" I'm like, "Dude, you were part of the challenge for a reason. They chose you, so get your butt up there, man. Go." It was fun. So we had a good time, and then afterwards, Jen's, I guess one of her students, parents, grandmother gave her 2 tickets to Universal Studios. So
Which park?
we actually went to Universal today. We stayed over by studios side.
That's the one I haven't been to.
That's right. You haven't been there. Now, of course, did you hear the news about Rip Ride Rocket?
Dad.
That ride is going bye bye. Gone. It's gone.
What do you think is going to replace it?
Dude, I don't know, but what I read,
Or better yet, if you could choose any Universal film to replace it, which would you choose?
bring back bring back a an IP, you know, an IP Universal movie. Let's bring back Back to the Future,
You,
or
that's what I was going to say.
we can bring back Ghostbusters. But
Oh,
Unk,
that's not Universal.
eh, Ghostbusters really?
Columbia. It's Columbia, I believe.
It's Columbia. Okay, well,
So Universal licensed it out when they had the Spooktacular.
that's right, they did. So what I was thinking is that Las Vegas just opened up a year round haunted attraction in Vegas, and it's called Unleash Horror, based on Halloween Horror Nights. So it's an all yearly haunted house where people can go to Vegas and get scared from Universal's Halloween Horror Night icons, their characters, some of the scare zones, houses, and I think that maybe they can bring something like that to replace Rip Ride Rocket. But what Unk says in the chat, he's thinking of Wicked.
I loved Wicked. I would personally probably choose Back to the Future or maybe even The Sting. I like that, the classic
The
Universal films, but
Sting. Okay.
Wicked Sting. Oh, I love The Sting. You ever seen The Sting?
Was that what's his name? What's his? I can't think of. It's not Dean Martin. It's not
No,
Steve. Thank you, Jen. She said Paul Newman,
correct. And Robert Redford.
Robert Redford. You know what? I need to watch Jen. I need to watch this movie.
It won Best Picture in 1973.
Really, 1973.
So 72 was Godfather, 74 was Godfather Part 2. Sandwich in the middle is The Sting.
Okay, both good movies. Godfather 1 and Godfather 2. I cannot stand Godfather 3. I don't like it.
It's pretty mid. If they're looking for a modern one, Wicked is a great choice. I saw Wicked in theaters and absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I saw it on Broadway, so I've already seen the movie. I know it's Ariana Grande and I can't think of the other actress who plays Alphaba. I can't think of her
Oh
name.
my gosh. I know this. Cynthia Erivo.
Okay, thank you. So I really haven't seen the movie, but I saw it on Broadway, so that still counts.
I mean, you and I recorded our own version of Wicked.
That's right, we did, and we're not gonna do that again.
It was hilarious.
It was.
It was so
So,
funny. I realized there was no way I was ever going to top that segment.
oh my gosh. All right, so uh since I Mag, since I have you on and Unk is in here too. I actually have a little game for you tonight, man. Since you like pulling games on the round table, I have a game for you, sir. All right. So this is a now Unk actually gave me this idea, and I want to say Unk, thank you, man. Thank you so much. And I think Ryan, I'm sorry, I think Mags is gonna get stumped on these questions, man. So Mags, here's what you are going to do. I'm gonna give you a clue.
Scared.
I'm gonna give you a clue. You are
All right.
going to guess that theme park attraction. You're gonna
Oh,
guess.
I like it. I like it.
You're gonna guess it, and you're gonna tell me where it is. Where is it? Where it's located.
Oh, this is a fantastic idea. Great idea, Unc.
All right, you ready? All right,
All
first
right, let's see what
one.
we got.
Here's a clue. All right. Well, first of all, here's the question. Does this attraction take you on a thrilling indoor coaster through total darkness? Yes or no? Give me that answer real quick, Ryan. Yes or no?
Total darkness. I'm thinking about indoor roller coasters at the
Okay.
parks,
All right.
and none of them are in total darkness. Space Mountain has the stars. Cosmic Rewind's got projections. Rock and Roller Coaster's got the billboards. So there's no complete darkness. So I'm going to say no.
The answer is yes, because this attraction actually does go total darkness during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Okay, but we're talking about normal operation, I thought.
Mm-mm.
All right. So then it
Mm-mm.
is Space Mountain.
It is Space Mountain. And
And that is in the Magic Kingdom,
that is in the
Tomorrowland.
yes, sir. And here's your clue. You're flying through stars, but not on Earth. Think tomorrow, think beyond. That is Space
And
Mountain.
that is indeed Space Mountain. Very slow attraction, slower than most people think.
All right, here we go. I'm not. You know what? I'm actually gonna give you the clue. All right, I'm just gonna give you the
Hmm.
clue on this one.
All right, all right.
Cursed tombs and a coffee-loving Brendan Fraser.
Well, that would be the Mummy,
That's right, the
located in
Mummy.
Universal Studios Orlando.
All right, snowy peaks, broken tracks, and something monstrous in the mountain.
And that would be Expedition Everest, Legend
There
of
you
the Forbidden
go.
Mountain in the Asia section of Disney's Animal Kingdom. Sorry.
High-speed dino chases with inversions and raptors hot on your tail.
Could extinct attractions be included here?
This is actually not an distinct attraction.
Well, high speed. So there's two main rides that are big attractions where you see dinosaur animatronics located in Orlando. There's Dinosaur, which I don't know if they got rid of it yet or not, and there's Jurassic Park River Adventure. But you said high speed, and Jurassic Park River Adventure is not high speed unless you drop down. So I'm going to say Dinosaur.
It is not
Oh, the
dinosaurs.
Velocicoaster.
There you go. It's Velocicoaster. Here's a
Islands of
question.
Adventure.
The question was this: is this attraction located in California? Nope. All right. Here's your clue: feel the breeze, smell the grass, and touch the skies.
I'm going to have to say Soarin', located in the land
That
of
is
Epcot.
Soren. That is Soren. All right. Well, this one should be a gimme. Dead men tells no tales.
Well, that would be Pirates del Caribe.
Yeah, that's right.
To the Caribbean.
Pirates.
Adventureland, Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom.
All right. Drop in. You're heading to another dimension.
That would be the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror,
Tower
located
of
on
Terror.
Sunset Boulevard in
That's right.
Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Backstage passes. More
Oh, that
like
would be Rock and Roller Coaster.
there you go. There you go,
Sunset
sir.
Boulevard, Disney's Hollywood Studios. I want to see if I can get how many words it takes me to get them.
Okay. Autobots.
What?
Autobots.
Autobots?
Autobots. I'm gonna give you one word. Autobots.
Autobots.
Now you ask you some questions here if
Men
you
in
like.
Black.
Not Men in Black.
All right. Well, what's the next word?
A symbol.
Autobots symbol.
Oh, it looks like somebody in the chat would like to say, "Hey, pick me." I don't know. I don't know if Max can use a lifeline, but this is I don't know. This is pretty hard for him. He's not getting it.
Autobots assemble. All right, what's the next word?
Two. I know. Wifey is yelling at me too. All right, Max, come on. Wait, what's your answer, buddy?
Well, no, what's the next word I asked?
Oh, I am so sorry. Autobots assemble your part.
Hmm.
That's the clue. That's part of the clue.
Autobots assemble your part. Hmm.
This is one of the cartoon shows I used to grow up with. I used to watch this cartoon show every Saturday morning, and
So it's old.
I became a fan. I became a fan of the show, and the main actor. I'm actually going to give you the actor, Peter Cullen.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, I think
We also grew up about a decade apart, Remy. So
That's
it
true.
may be a show that I don't know.
Okay, and I think you might want to use a lifeline because he's
I think
trying
I'm
to
going to
get
use a lifeline.
All right,
What do you think, Unc?
let's go use a lifeline. Mr. Unk, if you can hear me, sir. Here's a clue.
I don't need it.
Okay, fine.
Transformers.
Transformers is correct,
Ah,
sir.
Yeah, I have never seen a Transformers before, except by
Whoa.
the side of the road making electricity.
Okay. Well, sir. Well, what the heck here? I guess I can see the chats now. Great, thank you. Okay, so you got that, Unc. You actually got that right. Sorry, Mags, you did not get that question number 9. You didn't get it. All right, here you go. Here's your clue. 999
Oh, that
happy.
would be the Haunted Mansion, Liberty
There you
Square,
go.
Magic Kingdom.
You're swinging through 3D chaos.
That would be Spider-Man
That's
over
right,
at Islands of
Spidey.
Adventure,
Spidey,
Toon
Spidey.
Landing.
Blustery days and bouncing ahead.
That would be the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Fantasyland Magic Kingdom.
There we go. This green monster launches you into
Oh,
a loop of fury.
that would be the Incredible Hulk
There you
over
go.
in Islands of Adventure. That would be what? Marvel Superhero Island, I think it's called.
Marvel Super Island. Yeah, dude. No animatronics here, just giraffes, lions, and safari trucks.
That would be Jungle Cruise Adventureland.
Nope.
Whoa, hold on a sec.
This one is tricky. This one is
So
tricky,
this is
dude.
the other one. This is Kilimanjaro Safari. Though
There you
technically,
go.
the figures in Jungle Cruise are not animatronics in the traditional sense. Or
Okay,
they're not audio animatronics
please
in the
explain.
traditional
I
sense.
want to hear this. Please explain.
Well, when were audio animatronics invented? The Enchanted Tiki Room, which debuted back in what, 1961? Something like that. Jungle Cruise was created in Disneyland in 1955.
1965. That's a long
55.
time. Oh, 55, not 65. 1955.
Turning 70
Wow.
over in Disneyland this year, I believe.
That's right. Disneyland celebrated their 70th anniversary. Did you see any of the merchandise that they put out on display for the people over at Disneyland?
I can't say I did. I'd like to
Dude,
take a look, though.
did you ever play Kingdom Hearts?
Can't say I did. I was more of an Epic Mickey guy.
Okay, so Disneyland somehow made a Disney key, right? A Disneyland key to the theme parks, right?
Like a key to, like, to unlock your hotel room?
Yeah, like well, to open a door, or a car or whatever, like an actual key.
What door does it open?
I don't know, but they somehow created this key, and when I looked at it, I'm like, Disneyland, you son of, I'm like, did you really created a key from Kingdom Hearts? I mean, it looks exactly like one of those, and I'm like, yep, they did. I'm like, okay, I'm actually want to get it, but it's not here in Florida. It's in California, not here in Florida. Yes, sir. Yes, you'd like to chime in, sir?
So, are you talking the big light up key?
That one. That's the one I'm talking about, man.
Okay. So, apparently, you take it to different spots around the park and you collect the icons. And if you collect them all, they will all light up on this key.
That is cool. I like the interactive games. I've missed having those at Disney World.
Yeah.
And if you were unable to collect them all, there is a way to reset the key so that it would show them all, like when you left.
Whoa, dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
That is really, really cool.
See, here's the thing. Why can they just bring back, a certain interactive attraction that we had here in Florida?
Oh, I missed the
Why can't they
Sorcerers.
why can they bring back Disney Quest? That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Bring
Disney
back
Quest
Disney
too. I was thinking
Quest.
Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, which I
That was
love.
good too. That was good.
Oh yeah. See, that was my favorite. I love that. Completed that back in 2017, I think. So fun.
All right, Mags, are you ready for your next attraction?
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
And Unc, if you want to be his if you wants to be his lifeline, go right ahead, man. I don't have a problem with that. So, all right, Mags, here's your clue. Water coaster meets Mythic Kingdom. Splashy and fast.
Water coaster, Mythic Kingdom, splashy and fast.
Splashy and
Well,
fast. Yeah.
initially I would say Tiana's, but that's not a Mythic Kingdom.
It's not.
Hmm.
Like really like this attraction takes back, it goes back mythology. So mythology times and
Well, I would be tempted to say what Poseidon, something like that, but they
it's
closed that over in Universal.
that's true, but it is not Poseidon's, but we do have another attraction. Okay, so
Hmm.
pretty much said it's a myth. However, the the name of this the hint I can give you is this attraction, it has to do with a certain movie that Disney made that starred Michael J. Fox.
Mhm. Atlantis.
That's right. And that's
What is Atlantis? What ride are you talking about?
Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld Orlando.
See, okay, I don't know any of the SeaWorld attractions, but that was kind of a
Yeah.
banger hint, honestly, to get me there. So kudos to you for that one. That was a banger
Thank
hint.
you. All right, here we go. Next one. Buckle your seatbelt. Here's your chief flight attendant.
Ah, Patrick Warburton and Soren.
There you go. Soren, baby. Yeah. All right. Quidditch, Dementors, and Castle Corridors awaits. What ride am I talking about?
Well, I don't think you're allowed to say that because that's forbidden. In fact, it's a forbidden journey, I'd say.
There it is. Forbidden Journey. That's right. Not horses. These dinos go up and down in a circle.
Triceratops spin isn't around anymore, I'm pretty sure.
No, but it's still an attraction. It's gone.
All right.
Still counts. You got it. Okay, this one should be a gimme. And I think Jen went on this ride for the very first time. She loved it, and both her and I did get evacuated off of this attraction.
So not dinosaur. I know Jen hates dinosaur.
She hates dinosaur, but here's your clue: you're the size of a rat.
Oh, might that be Remy's Ratatouille adventure?
That's right. It is the Remy's Ratatouille adventure over at Epcot. So yeah. Okay.
I hope you're still collecting royalties on that. They named it after you.
They did. I'm not getting a. I am not getting anything that has to do with this attraction. I'm
Dude,
getting, I'm
you
getting
gotta,
nothing.
you
I
gotta,
know.
you gotta get something.
All right, here we go. Logs, drops, and cartoon chaos. Bring a poncho.
All right, so are we going Splash Mountain or Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
Neither,
So then
actually.
it's gonna be Dudley Do Right then.
It is Dudley Do Right. Yep,
Although that does apply for all three, I will say that clue applies
that's true.
for all
It
three.
does. But it's weird though, because on this question it says, "Is this a water-based ride where you get soaked?" So yes, you do get soaked on Dudley Do Right. You get soaked on Splash when it was Splash Mountain back then. Now it's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And the third one, you just get soaked on whatever water ride is over at all the Disney theme parks or any at the Universal theme parks, anything where you get soaked. So there,
It's
there you
true.
go.
It's true.
Okay. Now the question is this ride older than 20 years old? I'm sorry, older than 20 years old. And the answer is yes. This ride is
Yep.
older than 20 years old. The clue is it's the happiest cruise that might never leave your head.
I don't know if you can hear me whistling, but it's a small world after all.
That's right, Small World. Okay, Pilot the Falcon.
That would
There you go.
be Smuggler's Run.
Dude, I'm looking forward to in 6 days. That's right, 6 days. We got the grand opening of Epic Universe, but we also have a new mission coming to Smuggler's Run where you get to
Really?
where you get to fly side by side with Mando and Grogu.
That's so cool. How do you get that one?
That's the one of the new missions on Smuggler's Run.
How do you choose your mission, or is it random?
It's random. It's completely random.
That is so cool.
I know. I know. I'm like Jen and I. We are looking forward to it. And last time we went on, Smuggler's Run together. She was the pilot, and I was also a pilot, and we both destroyed the Falcon. So there you go. We were both bad driving that freaking flying that the Falcon. So I apologize. All right. So you
I
have
enjoy Smuggler's Run. I do.
so you choose Smuggler's Run over Star Tours.
Oh no, 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 no. I still choose Star Tours, but Smuggler's Run is better than anything in Toy Story Land.
You know what? I'm just gonna think real quick because I'm having, mixed reviews right now. If I'm more into Star Tours or if I'm more into Smuggler's Run. Because there's a lot of things you can do on Smuggler's Run, but you get more storylines from Star Tours.
I like Star Tours more because you can kind of relax and enjoy the attraction instead of
That's
having to
true.
work for it.
That's true. And I that's why I like that more than Smuggler's Run. But overall I choose Rise out of all the attractions over at uh in
Oh
Star
yeah.
Wars.
Oh
So
yeah. Rise is the best of the Star Wars attractions for sure.
all right,
If I were
here's
to
your
rank the I
yeah.
want to hear
Yeah,
this.
go ahead. How you gonna
If I
rank
were to
it?
rank the attractions in Hollywood studios, Tower of Terror is number one, Rise is number two, Rockin' is number three, Star Tours is number four, and I know it's headed out the door, but Muppet Vision 3D is number five, and those are the only
Okay.
five things worth experiencing over in Hollywood studios.
Yeah, I'm putting Muppets at number 4 on my list. Number 4 is
Mhm.
Muppets. Number
Mhm. Fair.
1 number 1 is Rise. Number 2 is Star Tours. Number 3 is going
Tower.
it's hard between Tower and Rockin'.
I know Rockin's got a special place in your heart.
It does, but I still like Tower. I still like Tower every once in a while.
Mhm.
But I think number 3 will
I
be
love
I think
Tower.
I think number 3 will be I'm going to stick it with you know what? I'll stick with Tower of Terror for number 3 and number 5 will be Rock and Roller Coaster.
Mm. Fair.
That that's a good. I mean, I
I
think
like
that's a
I,
good,
I don't like Mickey and Minnie's. I don't like Slinky Dog. I don't. Alien Swirl the Saucers is stupid, and Toy Story Mania might be the most overrated thing Disney's ever made.
you know what? You're right. You're right, dude. I'm
Thank
I'm
you,
actually
thank you.
I'm actually agreeing with you tonight, man. All right,
We'll have to go
so
to the parks at some point together, dude. We've got similar opinions.
you know we will.
Oh yeah,
When you come down, we definitely
someday,
will.
someday. Oh,
But I did. Oh, Unc left. All right. Well, Unc, if you're in the chat on our YouTube chat, thank you so much for stopping by, man. And Max, let's go ahead and continue on this little game I have for you. All right. So the next one is going to be Carnival Games plus 3D glasses. A
oh my God,
a
I
friendly
hate Toy
competition.
Story Mania so much.
Why?
Oh man,
Why do you hate that game so much? Why do you hate that attraction so much?
it's boring. There's no story. It's the special effects are outdated. The ride doesn't do anything. You've got to work for it, and it's all screens. There's no physical elements that are significant in the entire attraction. At least Guardians of the Galaxy has that moon and those cool holograms. Toy Story Mania doesn't have anything significant. Again, there's no story. You should have a story. It's
There's,
awful.
there's no
Toy Story
story at
Mania is
all.
everything Disney shouldn't be.
The story, I mean, here's the story. You're a freaking toy playing with your toys, playing carnival games. That's all it is.
And it's
You're part.
bad. It's not a good story.
It's not, but we're gonna carry on. Let's see here. It's going to be explosions, water tunnels, ancient temples, classic adventure vibes. Now this is going back to an extinct attraction.
Excited.
Poseidon's Fury. Yep, that's right. Here's a good. You know what? I had to ask AI this question. It said this: Is this a haunted house from Universal's Halloween Horror Nights? No. However, I will love to see Poseidon's Fury as a haunted house for Halloween Horror Nights,
That'd be cool. That would
where
be really cool.
where you will actually have a tour guide with you through the house.
And I know all about being a tour guide, as trivia tour guide
That's
Ryan.
true. All right, here we go. Is this attraction a monorail based ride? No, but it is slow, smooth above Tomorrowland. No
Well, that would be.
reservations needed.
We just had an episode on that. The Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover.
People mover, yeah. All right, is this attraction themed to a video game character? Nope. But here's a clue though. Soar on a banshee in Pandora.
Ah, Flight of Passage. Flight of Passage. We love ourselves some Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage. Okay, you just mentioned this roller coaster that you hate, and it's at Hollywood Studios. You hate it. You don't like
Slonky Doug.
Slunky. Yeah, Slinky. Good old Slinky.
Slonky Doug.
All right. Is this attraction hosted by a live action skipper? Yes, that's
Jungle
true.
Cruise.
It is Jungle Cruise. Yes, it is. All right. You got two more. Is this boat ride through a greenhouse and fish tanks? Yes,
Living with the
that's right.
land.
All right,
I
last
love the
one.
old song.
Last one. Is this attraction a musical dark ride with under the sea animatronics?
Well, then I would imagine that that would be Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid.
See, and you should do some. You should do an episode about that attraction.
Hmm. It'd be fun. Do an episode on the movie and then do the next episode on the attraction, pair them up together. We've done that a couple of times.
Not only
I
that,
like
but
that.
do it on the movie. Do it on the ride. Do it on how many Little Mermaid attractions can you find at Disney? How many are actually at?
Well, they have a whole land that's themed around the Little Mermaid
That's
over in
right.
Disney Sea.
And there's also a theme-ish land over by here at the Magic Kingdom in the new Fantasyland area. So
Oh yeah, smaller land.
it's a smaller land, but it's not like wide. And plus, we have a live stage show at Hollywood Studios.
It's true.
That's
Voyage.
that's pretty much it. All right, well, dude, you did a good job. You did a
Well,
bang up
thank
job
you.
on that
Thank you,
on
sir.
that game. You only missed a
Thank
couple
you.
questions, dude.
I only missed one, and that was because I've never seen Transformers.
How'd you feel about the game, dude? Did you like it?
I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
All right, dude. So what do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about, man? I mean, we got a couple minutes. We got a couple minutes left. So what do you want to talk about next, dude?
So they're opening up this new park, right? They're opening up this new park called Epic Universe. I want us to try to create a new Disney park. It's going to be composed of 5 lands, but each land has to be based on a different piece of Disney IP, a movie or a franchise, something like that. And we got to work together to create this new land or this new park with its 5 lands.
There's 5 lands. So you want to create a brand new Disney-ish theme park.
Oh yeah, all based on IP.
Here's the thing. Like, I don't really want based on IPs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. I know it's a stupid movie and nobody likes it that much. It had terrible graphics.
Is it a Goofy movie?
No, hey, don't you dare! No, sir, I will cut you off right there. Here's the thing, though. This movie, like, I watched it the other night, and
Mhm.
I think that they can put something in, like in a theme park surrounded by that land. Do something based on the Black Cauldron.
Underrated movie. I don't love it, but underrated.
Okay,
I would personally go, I think a little bit more along the lines of, oh, I don't know. Give me, I should have thought about this before I asked the question.
I give you my answer, sir.
I
You
know.
weren't ready.
All right, Hercules. Give me a Hercules area.
Ooh,
There's a whole section on Hades taking you on an adventure. There's a whole section on riding a Pegasus,
okay.
flying on the horse.
Now, would that be a roller coaster attraction? Would that be a dark
Sure.
ride?
Yeah,
Uh,
sure. Roller coaster for the Pegasus. Maybe a flume ride or a raft ride down the river Styx for the Hades attraction.
okay. I will switch that. I will switch that around. Don't give Hades an attraction. Don't give it to him.
Oh, that's right. He's not a good enough villain. We don't need to give him
No,
one.
no, no. I'm saying no, no, no. I'm saying
He's
he
the
can.
best villain, dude.
I love Hades. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
If Hades, and I'm just saying that if Hades, could have his own attraction, we won't give it to him. Just give Hades his own restaurant.
Hmm.
A nice dark themed restaurant based on Hades, surrounded by Hades, where you have Pain and Panic being your waiters or whatever you want to call them for this
How does
restaurant.
that work? You have people dressed up in the costumes, or
They'll be so the cast members will be dressed up as Pain and Panic colors. So for the guys will be blue, for ladies will be pink or pink reddish colors, and then you have the cooks. The cooks in the back will have blue and red hair all around the restaurant. Those are all the cooks in the back. So I think
and now hear me out. What if we make the hair real fire?
really you're
And
gonna have
that's how
to
they cook the food. So they take the skewer that
you're gonna
they
have
put it
somebody.
up to the fire.
You're telling me you're gonna have somebody wear a fire suit while they're making
Yes.
the food?
Yes.
I don't see that.
Uh,
That's gonna be opening up a whole lot of violations at Disney.
I don't think so. I
Health
think
health
if you're smart about it, it'll
violations.
work.
So you just gotta pick one guy to wear that flame suit and like here,
Oh, okay. Yeah, just one
you're
guy's fine.
you're gonna cook, you're gonna dress up as Hades, your whole suit's gonna be in fire, and by the time you're done making your meal, we'll just hose you down with the fire extinguisher and call it a day.
Mhm.
But you gotta do this every single day when you come into work.
Oh yeah. And you know what he gets paid?
He gets paid. He gets paid
Probably
50,
about 50 bucks a year.
$50. No, dude, no. I would pay him $50 an hour.
Okay.
Is
And you
that
know what his
what?
job description is? Fireman.
Wow. So if he did an 8.5 hour shift, he would make $425.
Wow. All right. So would you sign up for that job, Remy? You're somebody who always, is looking for new jobs. Would you sign up for that job?
Well, hold on. I'm trying to do the math here. Minus the
No, I'm saying no.
minus the taxes. So minus taxes, I'll be making $340 still. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
I would do it, man. I would do it. But
New Remy job. New Remy job. I can't wait to hear about that one. Still doesn't compare to driving a tank, but
dude, I kind of miss with that job, man. I miss driving those old tanks around, blowing up the cars every once in a while, you know. But I miss it.
Mhm. Got you.
And now it's quiet. All that is silent for just Ryan. This Mag saying cool, and then we're just like nothing more, nothing else to say. All right. So what other theme lands can we think of? I mean, I mean, I love your idea. It says you said Lion King is underused, which is good, but
It is.
I think the Lion King already kind of had their own land. Like it's in Animal Kingdom. So I mean, yeah, the Kilimanjaro Safari. So that's kind of like Lion King right there.
I mean, they've got festival, but they don't have a Lion King ride, which is surprising to me.
Have you seen anything on the new ride overseas that they're making?
I did, but
Hmm.
here's the thing though. They're they're making the Lion King into Splash Mountain. That's what they're doing. They're turning it into a boat ride. Disney, please stop turning movies into a freaking boat ride where you go down a hill. That's Splash Mountain. Please change it to something else.
So I would have a roller coaster be like the Elephant Graveyard.
Oh,
I like it.
I would have a slow moving boat ride through the Oasis area that he meets up with Timon and Pumbaa, but set with the music of Can You Feel the Love Tonight? So like a love boat. And then I would definitely have a kids play area because they need more of those in Disney World. And you can climb and play around on Pride Rock.
That's a cool idea. I dig it.
I like it.
And you know what? They have a restaurant where everybody has fire on their heads.
Ryan, enough of the fire on their heads, man. What's wrong with you?
I think it would add a little bit of, I don't know,
Flare?
a little bit of flame. Flare. There you go.
Hello,
I do like the roller coaster and the boat ride, especially though. Those sound very cool. And Lion King's a classic.
The restaurant, they would all be in hula outfits.
Oh my god! But every time your waiter comes by and you say the word hula, they have to do that hula dance for you.
And they've got like what 5 Lion King movies they can pull from. Like you can have the meerkats from Lion King 2, like a glass enclosure of where the meerkats are at in the restaurant as they're like doing the dig a tunnel part.
Yeah.
Dig-a-tana, dig-a-dig-a-tana. Hey. I think that's like one. I kind of enjoyed watching that movie, Lion King 1.5. I watched it actually on my break while I was at which resort was I? Oh, I was at Art of Animation, picking up the luggage from,
which is a place where there is some Lion King representation.
There is. So I watched that movie and I'm like, why can't there be more movies like this? Just based on like the sidekicks instead of doing sequels and whatever other movies you want to think of.
I just wait until we get Frozen 5.
No, I'm done. I'm done with Frozen. I am so done with that freaking movie, dude. I'm done. But I am excited about on the 23rd. I'm actually excited to go see the live action Lilo and Stitch movie when it comes out.
Are you? I always thought. Oh, you can go ahead, Unc. No.
I would say that is underutilized as well. Lilo and Stitch is underutilized with the amount of Stitch merchandise that they put out everywhere. And you can only meet Stitch now at Tomorrowland or Lilo and Stitch in the morning at breakfast at Ohana's. They underutilize Stitch way too much.
And you can meet Stitch during like the marathons for any of the Disney marathons. He'll come out and meet with the runners. So, that's another reason why that Stitch is usually out there. But I do think that once Stitch becomes popular again, I think Disney needs.
What do you mean popular again? He's always been, I think, one of Disney's top.
Since
2003, was one of Disney's top 10 most popular characters.
But wait a minute, how come the Stitch Greatest Escape failed?
It was a bad attraction.
Wasn't that bad? It was a fun little show. I liked it.
That thing made me sick every time I went in with that smell.
Oh, that smelled bad too. Yeah, yeah. What did it smell like? It smelled like what you call it? Rotten. That's like rotten popcorn mixed in with the ground up coffee
grounds.
That's what it smelled like.
Yeah,
I'm like,
burnt coffee grounds.
Get us.
I think they also use that as the skunk smell in Journey into Imagination with Figment.
Which is ground coffee, right? Is that what it is? Ground coffee?
Burnt coffee. Burnt
coffee, yeah, for Figment, which I still can't get that smell out of my senses when I'm on Figment. Which is weird.
All right, here's another film I'd love to see represented. Okay. Emperor's New Groove.
Yes, done.
I want a ride where they pull the lever and it's the wrong lever.
Where does that lever go to? That's the question. Where does where does the lever go to? Like you pull on it, now where are you going?
Well, they end up with the crocodiles, right?
All right. The question is, do you somehow end up in Yzma's lab at the
Oh,
end of the
absolutely. No, not in the
Yeah.
end, during. And then partway through the attraction, as you're going through the roller coaster part that goes down to the lab, some of the vials start to break. And so a whole bunch of the different guards and whatnot around you start turning into the different animals during the attraction.
Oh my gosh. I love it. And then at the end of the ride, you end up in Yzma's lab and you can buy the lab coat for $40.
Maybe during part of it, it looks like one of the potions hits you, and it looks like it feels like you turn into a rabbit, and then the roller coaster starts like almost hopping up and down, and then it hits you again, and it feels like you're I don't know like a dolphin, and then it feels like you're swimming or something like that. Based on how the track is, be kind of cool.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be based on a certain ride that we actually covered already in the game, Journey to Atlantis? That's kind of what it is a half and half water ride turned into a water coaster.
Not the same thing though, because you're not actually going into the water.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right, gentlemen, what else do you guys want? What else do you guys want to talk about before we head out?
I think that's all from me personally.
All right, Unc, what about you, man?
I just am excited to finally get back there in a couple months and see all this new stuff that's supposed to be opening. With the two new shows at Hollywood Studios, I think both of those are going to be really well. Um, and I'm hoping that the new nighttime parade is open by the time I get there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. Um, One thing that I think that they can bring into the park more is kind of going off of what Mag said with the sorcerers. They've got this great new card game with Lorcana, or however you say it. Um, if they could do things with that, that would be cool.
Oh, that'll be awesome. I'll be down for that.
So my brother and I collect the cards. So we like save a couple cards of each to bring them to get signed by characters now.
Dude, that's cool.
So we did that last year, and we got like the Fab Five all signed different cards for us. And the characters actually got into it. They were like, "That's me."
That's cool, dude. How many have you guys collected so far?
I don't know. He's got the boxes.
Oh my gosh. Sounds like somebody we know who collects a lot of cards and yeah, I'm calling him out. I'm calling out Chris Yop. So sorry Chris, you collect a lot of Pokemon, dude. So and I'm surprised I'm surprised he hasn't collected any Lord Kana cards yet. And then but maybe he should and then just go ahead resell them again on whatnot. But that's Chris for you. So
Oh yeah.
and speaking about Chris, I actually ran into Chris and his family. Uh, this was like a few weeks ago when they were in town in Florida on their Disney vacation. I met little Ellie and dude Mags. She's so stinking cute, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. She's just so stinking adorable. But anyway, Mags, please let our audience know where can everybody check you on social media and what's happening next on Into the Disneyverse.
Into the Disneyverse, that is Disneyverse. We just recorded our 50th episode, and it was a really, really fun one. Part one of our two-part deep dive into the origins of Disneyland. Super, super cool. And then we played a game all about a lot of the different inside jokes that we've had throughout our first 50 episodes. You can go ahead and check it out Into the Disneyverse, Disneyverse on all podcasting platforms.
Unk, what about you, man? Where can everybody check you on social media?
You can look for me on social media It is UNK 066 on most of the sites. And then you can also find me at See You Later Travel.
Alrighty, and guys, it's time for us to get up. It's time for us to get up on out of here. Guys, thank you so much for listening to Straight Outta the Roundtable. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. You guys can follow us on all social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, right there on TikTok as well. Just type in Remy's Roundtable. It'll come right up for you guys. And you guys do not want to miss out on any of our episodes. And if you guys like this content, make sure you guys hit that bell on your YouTube. And you guys will get all of our notifications, letting you guys know when we go live. And you guys can join us on our Zoom if you would like, just like Mags and Unk. And yeah, you guys can go ahead and grab a candle for your home or for your office. Just head over to themagiccandlecompany.com. Use our code Roundtable19 at checkout. You guys will get a lovely discount. And lastly, guys, if you guys need a rechargeable battery for your phone while you guys are out at the theme parks, just head on over to our link tree. That's linktree.com/Remy's Roundtable. You click on that link, it will direct you to our Amazon link. You will not get one, but 2 fuel rods. That's right, 2 of them for $20. On behalf of Mags and Unk, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see everybody next time right here on Straight Outta the Roundtable. You guys have a great night. Bye-bye.
This
YouTube,
is where the what's its name? The guy that you hired, got the audio from, comes in and says that was a great episode. If you want to check out more of Remy's